Hey guys, how are you? This is Danux. I'm back with a quick video for you guys. It's basically all around the module 5 anti-debugging tricks, all the malware tricks, and specifically on the class number 4. So for those who are not very familiar with debugging and those things, I think it's important for you guys to have a quick help. So the first thing I think is a little bit tough for the beginners is cases where let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So if we go and open up Immunity Debugger, and then we open the binary for the module 4 the class 4 module 5, which is this guy. So we open up, and then you can see that the base address is in the 52 28 F8, right? And even you can go to memory, so you can see here where our binary is loaded in memory, and then it is loaded at 52 hexadecimal base address. But you might wanna also open IDA. Remember that for paid students, you get your IDA classroom right away. And for students coming from some collaborations with other B-sites, you also get it, but you will get it later once you complete your certification. Anyways, so we open up here also the same binary. And normally, in IDA, as you know, it's easier to analyze the flow of the program. So first, let me fix this anti-reversing trick that you already saw in our video. I won't explain that again. We click U, and then we click C for code. And anyway, so this is your main entry point, as you can see. And you can click here letter P to make it look pretty. Sometimes this works, by the way, it's not working for some reason. But anyways, let's don't get out of scope. So this is the first technique that you guys learn, which is debugger present. When we click on it, you have the debugger present. We click a space, and then you have a really nice view of the flow, right? So as you can see, when you call debugger, depending on the response, either go to the right or go to the left. And the exercise for you to get a flag is to go to the right instruction, so that you can reach this XOR value right here and get your flag, right? So, but the first thing is that you might wanna run this whole exercise in Immunity Debugger. For that, you need to reach this function. But you have a problem, because if you look at your Immunity Debugger, which in my case is the address 52, but in your case, guys, might be a totally different address. Don't expect 52. The main point is that it's not the 40 address that you are seeing here, right? So what you need to do is you need to rebase IDA Pro based on the address you are seeing in Immunity Debugger. Basically, you want to have the same base address in Immunity Debugger and the same address in IDA Pro, so that you can debug it and find the addresses easily. So since we know it's 52 and 4 zeros, you go to IDA Pro, go to Edit, Segments, Rebase, and right here, you change the 40 with 52. Okay, you click OK, and you can see right away that now all your addresses are pointing with the 52 base address. What that means is this debugger present function is located in the 52 1030 address. Now you can go here, click on C to go back to the code. You can click on Ctrl G and then enter the address 52 1030. Sorry, that's not the command. It's Ctrl G. Okay, make sure that it says enter expression to follow. So we enter the 52 1030, which is the address that now we saw in IDA Pro, and boom, we reach our function. And as you can see, this way you can easily now go and say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna also jump into this address or this address. So now you can easily see it in IDA Pro and jump in Immunity Debugger for you to debug it. Okay, so now that's the first thing, guys. Second thing is, people were asking me hey, how do I know where is the address where the XOR is pointing to? Because as you know, the flag is related for you guys to decode the first 8 bytes in order to get the flag right in memory. So let's do that here. So as you know, we do F8 to jump over. Oh, sorry, it didn't. Sorry, I didn't put a breakpoint. First, let me go back. Here, let me set a breakpoint right here, F2. Now we click play, so we can go all the way and stop right here. So we stop right here. You can see the EIP. EIP is pointing to the same address, so we are good. So we click here on F8 to execute it, and then we can see we get as a response number 1, which is expected because this is saying you are using a debugger for this program. And the trick here, guys, as you know, is to patch it, right? You learn many different ways to patch it. The easiest one right now is just change this guy to 0. I just double click on the EAX register, change it to 0, click OK. So now if I keep going, at the moment that it checks TEAX, test EAX, checking if it is 0, it's gonna say yes, it's 0, and it takes the jump, right? So it takes the jump, and then we get into the meat, guys. We get into the function that is gonna do the XOR. So you just need to go all the way to the XOR X instruction, okay? Right there. So you are right now stop at the XOR function, and now how you can see where this result is gonna be stored at in memory? Pretty easy. Many different options, but the easiest one is just go down here in the command prompt and you click DD, which is basically is gonna say give me an address that you want me to monitor. So in this case, as you can see right here in the middle, guys, sometimes the debugger is kind of close like this. You just need to open it up like this for you to see it. And since we're stopped in this address, it is telling us what is the destination address where this value is going to be stored at. And in this case, it says 5331F8. So what we do here is DD 0x, okay, 5331F8. Okay, we click enter. And now we are pointing to the address where this XOR value is going to be stored at. So which is, in this case, EL, which is 64 hexadecimal, XORed with, in this case, 5D, and the result is going to be stored right there. So we see how this 5D is going to be changed to the XOR result. Okay, so I'm going to do F8. Boom. As you can see, you get 29. 29 is the first value. And then if you keep going, F8, right? You just get into the loop, go, reach again XOR. XOR points to the next byte in that address, which in this case right now is 16. And let's see how it changed. It changes to C7E. And then you keep going, guys. And that's the way you know exactly where is going to be the XOR value pointing to. Okay, guys? So see you in Discord.